And here we are once again standing before you as the NXT Tag Team Champion for the third time in our careers. But despite all of that, despite this feel-good moment when we once and for all beat Legado del Fantasma in this Extreme Rules match this past Sunday and we claimed our tag titles one final time, it still has a sour taste because it was a poor match quality, and it's really a shame because it started with two bang-offer matches, five stars, two 5 stars matches back to back. Two of the greatest matches in NXT, not just NXT but the entire WWE and the entire wrestling history, and then it all went downhill from there. When the rivalry got more heated, but the matches, they sucked. And technically my brother and I, we could just end things. We could even take the night off. I mean, Legado del Fantasma had the rematch clause as much as we had, so we could take the night off. We can celebrate at home, watching some shit on YouTube, some shit on the TV, playing some video games, or we could go to a bar. We could even go to a nightclub to have some fun with the ladies or so, or just having a good time or whatever. But you know us as fighting champions, and tonight won't be any different, because we are exactly what we say we are. We are fighters and we are fighting champions. So we will put the title on the line here tonight, despite risking our dream, our hope to represent the tag team title division come Sunday at Survivor Series against Raw and SmackDown tag team champions. So and sure, we risk it all, but if we lose it, in our minds we don't deserve to make it to Survivor Series then. Because a champion is fighting each and every night. Champions doesn't take any nights off. They fight each and every day, each and every week. So tonight's no exception to that. And we are even willing to give Legado del Fantasmas, Raul Mendoza and Joaquin White, one more shot at our titles. Because despite how we feel about them, we can't stand them. We don't like their attitude, like we said in the past. But we do respect what they're capable in this ring. Despite the cheatings, despite the numbers game, they are still very good at what they do. And if they wouldn't be that tough of a team, they wouldn't be the only team who beaten us so far in our career here in NXT. They're the only ones who defeated us. So they earned a respect for that, and they earned this shot because of it. But you're not just getting the shot to increase the chances of ending this heated feud, perhaps the most heated feud of all time, and to increase the chances to end all this with a banger one final time. Your leader, Sascha-Silver Escobar, will be banned from ringside, because tonight the beef between the brothers and Legado del Fantasma will end, and my brother and I will do what we can do to ensure that it's one final 5-star bang off a match. And then after tonight, after we're done with that and we retain our titles one final time, once and for all, over Legado, we will walk into Survivor Series, the NXT Tag Team Champions, fighting against the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Raw Raiders, if they can hold on to the titles. And against the World Tag Team Champions, none other than RK Bro, and you all know Randy Orton is my role model. He's my idol. He's the person who brought me into this business, and if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have that many great moments of watching wrestling in the past, as much as being a wrestler myself. So it will be an honor. It will be an honor to fight him come Sunday. But that's come Sunday. And there's one thing that I want to talk about tonight, because maybe Legado Fantasmas, White and Mendoza are like appreciating the offer that we gave him to this tag team title match. And we don't, what we all know is that they don't care about representing the tag title division come Sunday. They don't care about honor and respect, but they do care about bragging wise, and they do care about the gold involved. But they also might wondering themselves, how can I make the match? How can I ban Santos Escobar for this match? How can I eject him from this building for this evening? Well, you might think that I don't have the authority, and normally you would be right, I don't care about the authority. I'm here to wrestle each and every night. But sometimes things take a turn, and the boards of directors were very impressed what I did when I was general manager for one night only over months ago, and so they put me in charge once again for the show here tonight. And if I improve myself, then I will be general manager as long as William Regal needs time to recover from the injury that he suffered because of our NXT champion Destiny Senior. So tonight will mean much to me, and in the interest of fairness, Santos Escobar will be banned for this tag title match, for the final tag title match between the brothers and Legado de Fantasma in the final matchup for in this war over those tag team titles. But also the boards of directors came really quickly to me to inform me that about their plans, that they want to ban our NXT champion Destiny Senior for the show here tonight, because he defended this title against Samoa Joe one final time, and there's no other rematch, and they also don't want to see Destiny Senior here tonight, because Destiny Senior injured so many people, not just our general manager William Regal, like I mentioned already. He also injured he also injures the toughest man in the building, Tommaso Ciampa, Timothy Thatcher, Dexter Lumis, Samoa Joe, and two upcoming stars, A-Kid and Cameron Grimes. So they wanted him to be banned from the arena for tonight, and if he does, but and they talk about with me, and they talked about the ideas that they had, and I wasn't doing anything about it. I mean, they had a right. There's no need for Destiny Senior to appear here tonight. He has no rematch. He has no match that he needs to take place before Survivors. Here's the other matches that need to take place here tonight, and so I agree with them. It's better to have the demon banned from the ringside, and not just that, but if he appears, it was my idea that Destiny Senior lose everything. If he appears here tonight, he loses NXT championship that he doesn't care that much as he should be caring about. He will lose his family because they will be all fired with him. So Destiny Jr., Nightmare, Candice LeRae and Amber could be all gone if he appears here tonight, but also he will, and most importantly for him, because those two things, I don't think that he cares about that much, but I know for one thing that he cares about new victims to torment and injure. So you will lose that as well, Decimate Senior, because you then will be fired forever from WWE. So there will be no more victims for you in the upcoming future. So I want you to get deep inside the mind of yours and think what you really want before you make a decision. And also I want to give the same thing not just to the rest of the Demon family, but to each and every champion and challenger here tonight, because if anyone get disqualified or counted out, and I don't care if it's on purpose or not, but they will be fired if there is any disqualifications or count out. The persons involved will be fired. So if the champions decides to take it easy with count out wins, disqualification wins here tonight, it's not going to happen, because if you do so, you're fired and you won't be champion. You will never be champion here ever again. But also, if it's an accident, if it's a double count out because because the two persons didn't look up at the time, because they are, you know, having too much fun and stuff, well, they will be both fired, because there's no need to fight on the outside in the first place. But if you want to fight on the outside, and you should be careful of the ref's count. If you don't, you will be fired. Take this as a warning and keep notice and prepare for fair fights, because that's the best for this brand and the company. And it's the best for everyone who loves good entertainment. And guess what? That's why I'm making those rules, because I love good entertainment. And I would like to test the opportunity that I've been given. Normally I wouldn't care about being general manager or not, but why not testing something out? I mean, I never saw myself in a team, even with my brother, because I'm a lone wolf who walks alone. But guess what? It worked out. So maybe becoming general manager will work out and makes fun doing so. I don't know, because usually I would say it won't make me any fun, but I never tested that out. I've been given this opportunity to improve myself here tonight, and that's exactly what I want to do. And also, I love fair fights, so there's no changing whatsoever, just because I got a new role for the show here tonight. And maybe as long as when Wiggy will recover from his injury, finally recover from his injury that he suffered because of Decimate Senior. But also tonight many people came to talk with me about invoking their rematch clauses, and I said to them that it's good that they informed me, but they don't need to ask for it, because it's their legal right to challenge for the title. That's what they earned by becoming champion in the first place. So in order of fairness, I gave the title, the first persons who I did it in the order that the person came to me. So the first person who came up to me to talk about and to ask me for invoking his rematch clause, where I said, hey bro, you don't need to talk with me about it, you just can inform me about it. It's your right. And was none other than the former North American champion from High Energy, Blue Falcon, and he would challenge, of course, Decimate Senior, who took the title off him this past Sunday at World Tour Mexico event. But like I said, it will be in the order of fairness here tonight. So for this matchup, much like in the other matchup, every manager is banned from ringside. But maybe the Demon family think that I have something against them, but we also saw them their cheating ways from time to time, their numbers game, and they don't need to do that, and they won't be able to do this here tonight, because if they do so, they will be fired, like I said. So there will be Decimon Jr. on his own against Will Falcon, but Decimon Jr. already beat Falcon on his own, so yeah, there's no need to change stuff, but shouldn't underestimate Falcon. That's or Half Demon, you know. Then we of course have the brothers with Legado del Fantasma in this tag team title rematch. And my brother and I put the tag titles on the line against Raul Mendoza and Jackie White for one final time to go out with a bang. And then the next persons who invoked the rematch clause were none other than Nightmare Jr.'s sister, who Nightmare is of course Junior's sister, and Junior and Nightmare of course are the children of Destimon Senior. And Nightmare and Candice of course are former Women's Tag Team Champions, but they didn't said that they are. Candice of course spoke for them and said that they aren't sure about invoking the rematch clause here tonight because they're thinking about it, but they came up to me after Blue Falcon came up to me, so they are the next in line, so they will get this spot if they will invoke the rematch clause. They will be next after my brother and I fight Legado del Fantasma. And why my brother and I fight so early against Legado del Fantasma is because our last matches against Legado were poor match quality, so it's only fair to slip down the card in the order of fairness for people who improve themselves match week after week. With great match after great match, so it's only fair to put ourselves in the second and the not so much liked not so popular second spot, so for tonight. But like I said, if Nightmare and Candice want to invoke the rematch clause here tonight, they will be after our tag title match. Then there will be the women's tag team title match if they're planning on invoking the rematch clause against Kota and Raquel here tonight. Speaking about Kota, well, she came to me as well and said that she wants to have the women's championship title rematch here tonight because she would love to walk into Survivor Series as a double champion. So she will face none other than the latest Demon family member who defeated her for the title this past Sunday, and Ember Moon. And like in the previous matches, no manager whatsoever, and yeah, in this match and the Demon Family in Nightmare Candice match as well, if they decide to invoke the rematch clause. So also for Ember Moon no managers, for Kota no managers, so in the order of fairness, and hopefully they can prove themselves yet again. Speaking about improvement, then we have the UK Women's Championship title rematch between the champion Xia Li and the former champion, the legendary Stacy Keibler. And because of the great match quality that they had, it's only fair to put that they got the third last spot on our card here tonight. Same about the male perspective from the UK Championship title picture, where the former champion Wes Lee will face off against the champion Maskman. And then we have the main event, Legend Killer versus Randy Orton, with of course Randy Riddle in his corner. And well, we don't know how a Legend Killer feels about Randy Orton, and they exchanged some words this past week, Sunday. So I thought in the order of fairness it would be only fair to see Legend Killer face Randy Orton, who's my idol, my role model, the person who brought me in this business. So after my brothers and my victory over Legado, I will watch, my brother and I will watch this match very closely to see, to scout Randy Orton for a match come Sunday. And yeah, and the thing is, for Riddle, I make a little exception that he can manage Randy Orton. Why? Because he never did anything wrong so far, and if he does do something wrong, he will be fired as much as Randy Orton will. So hopefully Will thinks about controlling his anger that he might have about Legend Killer. So that's the only exception for this rule, that but I've seen enough of the shenanigans of the Demon family, so they have this change of the rule. So yeah, maybe Legend Killer feels the same way about Randy Orton as I do, and we have that one thing in common, but we don't know about that. But what we do know, however, is that we will have this main bang of a main event, and I can't wait to see it. I mean, Legend Killer had already 5-star bangers with the likes of Clark and Zero, while also and also Blue Falcon, not to forget. And Randy Orton, we all know what a lone legend he is, the Viper, the Legend Killer, with his many title wins, with his historic feuds and stuff. I am excited as much as I'm for this opportunity to defend our tag titles come Sunday against RK Bro and the Viking Raiders. That's what is there for tonight. But there are rumors about a SmackDown tag team title match where the Raiders have to defend their titles against the Usos. So could be all change, could be RK Bro versus the Brothers versus the Usos, or the Viking Raiders. We will find it out come Sunday. Comes Friday, I believe. So, or Sunday, depends. But anyways, enough of the talking, because you all know I like to talk, but what I do like more is the action. So enough talking, and let's get into it.